A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, pitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the Cal Golden Bears and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, Reese. Talking to the Cal head coach pregame, this is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Golden Bears ready to kick it away first. And he's not going to take the touchback. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Lily.
The run inside. It's Smith. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Here we go. Ready. Kill. 496 tsunami. 496 tsunami.
Jackson will throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
Shoots it to the left. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for room. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
The sure hands, it's Hendricks. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Jaron Kiave Songopolitelli. Right side, it's Perry. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The Golden Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first. They'll run the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. That screen pass just never had a chance to get going, and the defense wrecked it from the start.
And you assume on a screenplay you're going to get something positive, something decent. That was absolutely awful. There was nowhere to go, no room for the running back.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And when you get this far behind the chains and it's a guaranteed passing situation, defensive linemen go to work. That's what we do. We want to get sacks. We want to rush the quarterback, especially in known situations like this. That's why the quarterback tasted that dirt.
Tagovailoa from the gun on third down. Lets it go for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Nine-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
886 bouncer. 886 bouncer. Down. Ready.
Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, he's gonna try to get it all here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Straight ahead, it's Smith. They were all over it.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball off.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Ready. Black 14. Black 14. Go. Break. Stack.
The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Holds on, it's Hawkins. Down he goes.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Quarterback changing the play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
See some running room. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Golden Bears. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point makes it 14-3.
Cal 14, Arkansas 3.
And he's going to bring this one out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, it's Smith. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. The give on the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The fake wants to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cal. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football. That's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes throughout a game can lead up. But the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better room. Like, there needs to be a little bit more room so this guy can break free and get in the open field, try to make a play. Now it's 36, so now probably a passing situation.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that.
He unleashes a long one. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Knocked down immediately.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Jackson will throw. Going deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here we go. Ready. Red 18.
Looking for running room. Still running at the 40. He'll work his way down to the 28.
He's brought down at the 28. First down for the offense.
And the Golden Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gets the back moving. Sangapolatelli takes the easy completion. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Shakes off the defender. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll send the back in motion.
Ready, go.
Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Number 0 hauls it in the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Number 29, set to kick off.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Razorbacks will take over 1st and 10.
They'll get this drive going from the 17.
949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar. Here we go.
Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Bridge. Stay. Hut.
2nd down, gonna throw it. They're all over him. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive.
Down, ready. 180.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Ready. Red 54, red 54. Go!
They'll ride the hot hand. Maybe a crease. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Ready, go!
JKS throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 0.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Number 29. Set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Quick give. It's Smith. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Ready. Black 18. Black 18.
Jackson will throw. Out wide right, it's Lockwood. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We start with Old Dominion taking on the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the home team in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Going to the run to start this second half. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it back to him. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Jaron Kiave Sungapolatelli got his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Powers through. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Touchdown, Golden Bears! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game, and now up to 8 on the season. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Hits inside. It's Smith. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Jackson going to throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hawkins. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and allow a wide receiver to be that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
Makes the grab. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
All over him immediately. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll run it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
The Golden Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Turns into the pile. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Breaks into the open. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. Hand it to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir, no mas, get it together.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on third down, Sangapolatelli. It's complete to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
This is an offense that takes a lot of pride in their third down execution. They've done an outstanding job of that here in this drive. They've got the lead. We're in the third quarter. And they're thinking to themselves, we can ice this thing if we can score another touchdown. We can put so much pressure on the opponent if we keep converting these third downs. Really good job there by the QB in this offense.
At the 34. Brings up second down.
Break. Over.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Breaks the tackle. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. The Golden Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The give on the counter. Sees a crease. Oh, he's got some space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
It's a draw. Finding some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And the Golden Bears will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready. Wide 53. Wide 53. Ready, go.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
That makes the score Cal 45, Arkansas 6. Number 29 set to kick this one away.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field.
Ready, kill. 180, raise car. 180, raise car.
Making the adjustment on the play. Jackson will throw. Look out! Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Great place to start for this offense. The lone back's got it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Might as well run him again. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Line gets set, first down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
Arkansas 6.